Hello everyone, this time around for Arena Kawamatsu, I have two speed farming teams. The supports for this carrot team, you only need the Corazon and the Ace. You don't actually need the Brulee because Roger Super Type and Law already provide the cooldown reduction and matching slots. Brulee is just here so that you don't have to take the extra time to activate Roger's Super Type, because Super Type animations tend to be longer to skip. This Carrot Roger team, I should say, clears every stage in one turn, as long as your cooldowns are maxed, of course. Also uses Shark Superb ship. Reminder that Roger is not fully boosted by Carrot, although that doesn't really matter because you're basically swapping Shank's crew every turn. So your Roger really shouldn't be not killing the enemy. On the final stage, I don't remember if I used Roger Super Type. If you don't have Brulee support, obviously you want to use it. Otherwise, you're going to be attacking with block orbs. Also, you may have noticed that there is no game audio. I'm not sure why, but my audio is really messed up. I switched audio outputs, and I think that somehow messed it up. I don't know how to fix it yet. I only noticed it just as I finished recording, because it's not like I check every single recording after I finish each individual one. But yeah, Carrot Roger team, really nice, and not very hard to make either, since Shank's crew was in the Metal Shop, and Sengoku and Kaku are pretty old rare recruits. Now, Arlong crew is not a captain you see very often. In my opinion, he's pretty underpowered. Even on his debut, he was kind of overshadowed by Shank's crew, which is on most of these teams as a sub. So, one advantage to using Arlong crew is that you can use a Hody support. Hody being very good on powerhouse teams, as he will reduce cooldowns of all powerhouse characters whenever your specials are rewound. One thing to note about this team is that Queen and Akainu need to have very high attack for this team to function, otherwise you will not be able to kill Kawamatsu. I suggest friend Captain Akainus that are limit broken completely, like maxed with the key, and they should have about, the one I used was about 500cc, and your queen should also probably be at least limit break maxed. For this clip, I had a 3.25 times chain lock because I had enough quick orbs consumed. But if you don't have that and you have a 3 times chain lock, just in case, you should probably also put more into queen, like as much. The first try is 0 stamina, so you could just try this and see if it's within a reasonable range of like what you can do. Like if you're only 50,000 damage off, you could probably just feed Queen some CC unless he's already maxed, then you're kind of out of luck for this team, because the other damage is reliant on your friend captain, and friend lists can be unreliable. But if you don't have to worry about damage, this team can be pretty quick. I don't believe that you can clear each stage in one turn, because I think you have to stall one turn for Jack, or maybe even more. The ace support on Whitebeard is just to lock your orbs if you have a good set. Like, say you had a bunch of quick orbs, you could lock those so that your Akainu versus ability and special ability charge up faster. And Flampe is just here to hit perfects easier. Now this next team isn't as crazy fast as the previous two, but it's still not that slow because Soba Mask will reduce all cooldowns by 1. If you don't have Legend Cavendish, it's not the end of the world, but he does guarantee a quick orb when you use Shanks Crew Special. So you could try not using it, but you'll just have to rely on RNG for matching slots on Shanks Crew. For this Kiku stage, make sure to use the captain ability on your Soba Mask, not the friend captain. This is important because on the final stage you'll get inflicted with despair only on your friend captain, and the way this team gets around that is by using Soba Mask's captain ability. Here it's just used to get around the barrier. But your friend captain will have to avoid the despair. This last team requires no supports. I don't think it needs any orb RNG either. But you do need to stall a lot. That's like the downside of all sugar teams, because you usually want to use her special early on than on the final stage as well. If you had the new Mr. 3 support, which I believe reduces cooldowns on stage 3, and attaches to driven units and free spirit units, which Sugar is a driven unit, so you could probably attach it to her. Then you might consider using that on her, just so you could stall 2 less turns. There is a cut here because I forgot to swap Shank's crew before using the Sugar special, which would not be enough damage, I believe.